Chris assisted on 20% of the baskets when you were on the floor. 20% of the baskets that were made when he was on the floor.
I need you to be my agent. See,
I had that in the notes, but I was not going to show it to Doug.
You see that? The guy, the point guard that like to fake the team and then shoot it himself.
Doug, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you got to come back as a visiting player after you left as a King, right? You did not play a game here. You did.
I did.
Yeah, Bobby did. I know Scott did because he told me about it. I never did. So to close this down like this for me is something really special.
When you came back with another team, Scott, did your new teammates understand the reception you were getting here?
They were confused. I was with the Indiana Pacers. I started 2 games for the Indiana Pacers at the beginning of that season when I got traded there for Brad Miller. And after that, I didn't start anymore. I came here, I got off the bench, and I got a standing ovation. And my teammates looked at me like...
The Spurs said about half their team, we brought the big guns. Bobby Jackson and Doug Christie. And look at the big guns. There was a time that button did not snap. And hey, to everybody on YouTube, especially the kids out there dreaming of maybe being here one day, here's some hope for you. Reese Hoskins, who's been one of the best players in baseball since he debuted almost 2 years ago, had 1 college scholarship coming out of high school in Sacramento. Reggie Christensen, the head coach at nearby Sac State, is the only man that offered him that scholarship. And Coach Christensen and his family and a bus of over 30 Sac State players are at this game here tonight. He told me that Reese was a 3-sport athlete. He went undiscovered largely because he played 3 sports. But once they got him into Sacramento State, his freshman year, they knew pretty quickly they had a pro. He helped build that program. In fact, Reese gives his phone number to any kid drafted out of Sacramento State, offers to help. He's become close with Coach Christensen's sons, including one of them whose name is Reese Robinson, who of course wears number 17 and is celebrating his birthday today. Now, Reese grew up a big Giants fan. In fact, he hit 2 home runs the first time he came here to what was then AT&T, now Oracle Park. And he has not had a lot of success against the man on the mound today. It is Madison Bumgarner, who was his favorite player when Reese was playing at Sacramento State. 0 for 3 career. He'll try and change that for the Phils against his favorite childhood player tonight. Rich?
Warriors pregame live coming your way in 30 minutes at the top of the hour, and then tip-off follows that. We welcome you into Warriors Central presented by Kia. I'm Guy Haberman. That is Gary St. Jean, and that's a man very excited that the season is almost here, right? Hello. Welcome to Sports Talk Live presented by Comcast Business. I'm Guy Haberman. The Giants continued their first-place flail tonight in Miami, a game of hot potato with the division lead that the Dodgers just don't seem to want to take. But that could change tonight with the Giants at risk of losing sole possession of first place, something they've held since May 15th.
As baseball starts, basketball, regular season's wrapping up. The Warriors, a big point of discussion around here. Steph Curry, Ron Wotus, a 30-point scorer in high school as an all-state guard in the state of Connecticut. How did your game compare to Steph?
Boy, you did your research, huh?
44 days after pitchers and catchers first reported to spring training in Florida and Arizona, respectively, they now report to the Bay Area. The best catcher of the game and the Giants getting ready to take on the A's, the beginning of the Bay Bridge Exhibition Series here at AT&T Parkhurst. Bassett and Jeff Samardzija, our pitching matchup tonight.
Henry, I don't think Charles Barkley is going to appreciate that. What do you think? You, as a coach, as a GM, a historian, a Bostonian, you've seen some great teams.
The only other program with that many 10-win seasons the last decade, 6, is Alabama. And so the question is, as we get close to predictions here, fellas, in Atlanta, I don't see a lot of Alabama picks waiting on that set. I don't think, at least.
Haberman.
Welcome. It's good to be here.
Guy in the house. My man.
Good to be distributing assists, I hope.
You better be distributing assists.
All right,
he's going to be yelling for it every time. Every time.
I will try not to be the ball stopper. Win a lifetime opportunity if you do things right. And what's been so interesting is we welcome in now Kate Harrison from the Georgia Dome. As we've watched from afar here in the Bay Area, Kate, this week, it seems as though Chris Peterson has been very loose, and why not? Nobody has played David in the last decade in college football better than him.
In an alternate universe, we're a day away, hours away, from a banner raising at Oracle Arena, from a second ring ceremony in as many seasons, from the height of hype and a team infringing upon Pat Riley's trademark on the phrase three-peat. A universe that also might not involve Kevin Durant, though.
And the A's scored 3 runs in the first inning. Ray, what impressed you about what he did?
What impressed you, Guy?
Only 3 3-ball counts. Okay.
But he
So
attacked hitters.
I just want to get,
Get him involved. Get him involved early. Good point.
That bounce pass. Yeah.
So he did what?
Three ball counts tonight for Drew Pomeranz.
So you count pitches too? That's pretty good, right? Right out of the gate, you're doing it. So.
Like a broken up couple meeting at a friend's party. The Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant reunion, non-reunion was the talk of the NBA on Thursday. Then there was a twist. It wasn't a friend's party. It turned out to be Kevin Durant's party. 39 points in a performance to match the moment, and that is number one on the pulse. And on this holiday Monday, we bring you this news alert. In one of the biggest free agent decisions in NBA history, Kevin Durant announced less than 10 minutes ago that he will join the Golden State Warriors for what will be his 10th NBA season. It means that the Warriors will have the last three MVPs, the back-to-back MVP Steph Curry, joined by the MVP of 3 seasons ago, Kevin Durant, a decision that we've been waiting for since free agency began, and really we've discussed for quite a while. He met with the Warriors on Friday. He decided at 8:39 a.m. here in the West. We welcome you in. I'm Guy Haberman. The fireworks, plenty of reason to go off much earlier than expected as Kevin Durant again has announced a decision in an article on the Players Tribune website. It means he will be coming to the Golden State Warriors. Term still very much in question, but we know this: Durant can agree to a one-year max of $26.6 million. For more on this, let's welcome in our Warriors CSN Bay Area insider Monty Poole on the phone.